I'm planning to tell my parents that Jenny and I already engaged couple now. And I know that they will not gonna feel good about it, but this has happened and I should tell them.
At a celebration for his brother and sister-in-law who are welcoming a new baby, Sumit thought it was a good time to tell his parents that he and Jenny are engaged. But then again, it's 90 day. When do they ever find the right time?
Hey, देखो अब मैं engaged हूँ.
We'll get into what Jenny said that led Sumit to break the news.
I'm still a human being even though I'm this old.
Plus,
how serious was it?
It was serious, you know, like she introduced me to her family.
Oh my God, Corey.
Corey admitted that his relationship with Jenny was more serious than he made it seem. Serious enough that they were planning to move in together.
Oh my God, it sounds like a Venezuelan soap opera.
Well, the drama is just getting started. Wait until you hear what he has to do next.
I'm gonna have to tell her.
Hey, 90 Day Fans fam, it's Melicia. The latest episode of The Other Way was full of and people speaking their truth, Sumit being one of them.
With me, my family, if they say anything to me, it's okay, but not to you.
First, let's get into his conversation with Jenny that moved him to tell his parents that they are engaged.
Every time they call you and say, come for this reason, come for that reason, you go. And sometimes I wish you would just tell them, no, I'm not coming, because I feel left out.
Jenny was complaining that she's never invited to Sumit's family functions, because as we know, Sumit's parents do not approve of their relationship, due to Jenny being about 30 years older than Sumit.
The situation that I'm in it's difficult. It's very difficult to be so insulted by them and so hated by them. I'm still a human being even though I'm this old.
What was up with that hand movement right there?
Even though I'm this old.
That was kind of funny. Well, the interesting part about this is that even though Jenny knows she's hated by them, she still wants to be invited to the gatherings.
I don't have any of my family here at all, so being with Sumit and his family would be great for me. It would be wonderful. It'd be a dream come true, actually.
I get where she's coming from somewhat, because as she mentioned, she doesn't have her own family around. But at the same time, are you really gonna feel like you're around family being around Sumit's parents who don't want you there?
मैं बिल्कुल ही छोड़ दे जेनी इसको.
I don't know. I'm just someone that if I feel as if I am not wanted or welcomed somewhere, bye. You don't have to tell me twice and I will not ask to come back.
We are here to celebrate my wife's pregnancy.
Fast forward to what we're just gonna call the baby shower for now.
ये खुशियाँ इतनी अच्छी खुशियाँ पता लगा है खुशी कि हमें बस बर्दाश्त नहीं हो रही है.
Sumit's parents were ecstatic that Sumit's brother and sister-in-law are expecting. This baby will be their first grandchild.
सुमित सुनेगा तो और खुश हो जाए. वो भी एक ताऊ बन जाए, अंकल बन जाएगा.
Aw, Uncle Sumit. Well, before Uncle Sumit headed to the celebration, he promised Jenny that he would stand up to his parents so she can join in on the family gatherings from now on and not feel left out anymore. His method of attack? Revealing that they are engaged.
It's very important for me to talk to my parents because they don't know Jenny and I, we are engaged now. So it should be clear in their mind that I take my relationship with Jenny very seriously. And that's why Jenny should be a part of any family events. Otherwise, I won't be able to come. I am a bit nervous. My family will get mad and they will fight with me. A lot of bad things can happen.
Yeah. That's why I was a little confused on why he felt like the celebration for the baby was a good time to discuss this.
वो ज़्यादा मिस करते होंगे भैया को घर से दूर चले गए.
Before Sumit actually joined his family inside, his sister-in-law asked his mother how she was feeling about not having Sumit around now that he lives with Jenny. And his mom broke down in tears.
I feel very bad for my mom. She oftenly cries for Sumit. It's affecting each and every person.
Okay, so now that you have that context, here is Sumit, who comes in and says, hey, I know I'm here to celebrate the baby, but I have something else that I need to say, which is that I am not okay with the fact that Jenny is never able to be part of our family moments.
Jenny, if she wanted to be the part of this celebration, we do not have any issue. She is welcome as a friend of Sumit anytime.
Not a family member.
Sumit's parents also responded to Sumit's comments by sharing that they can't accept Jenny in everything because society would cut them off. Meaning that if they ever had a problem and needed help from a neighbor or something, the neighbors wouldn't come and Jenny is not worth that risk.
भाई देखो अब मैं engaged हूँ तो उसका भी उतना ही बनता है जैसे हमारे हर एक पार्ट में सेलिब्रेशन में आना.
Well, that move right there just ruined this one. That's the worst. When someone you love is so mad at you that they don't even say anything. Look at her, she just walked off. His brother didn't hesitate to speak up though.
Mom is suffering from all this. As you also know, we are extending our family. So I don't want that negative atmosphere on my baby.
I'm doing nothing wrong. I don't think I'm asking too much to have the love of my life and my family both. This is a very difficult situation. I don't know what to do.
At this point, it's taking more energy for Sumit's parents not to accept Jenny than it would take for them to just accept her. Just accept her. All right, before we move on to Corey and Evelin, Sumit did say something to Jenny earlier in the episode that I wanted to share with you. Take a listen.
If people are saying wrong, just forget it because negativity is something which you remember forever, but positivity is something is hard to remember.
That's so real. Okay, Sumit, thank you. Thank you for the nice reminder. Count your blessings.
Corey y yo nos fuimos a Guayaquil. Y nos fuimos a casar.
No.
Okay, now to Corey and Evelin, two people who could definitely use some divine intervention right now. Evelin confessed to her parents that she secretly married Corey a year ago.
No.
Sí, nos casamos.
And as expected, her mom in particular was devastated.
Yo ya sé, yo voy a exigir que ella siga casada.
Stating, quote, she can't get a divorce.
My family is a family where no one gets divorced. I do feel trapped now that my family knows. I feel like even if I want to escape, I can't. And that's how I feel right now. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, just like she was so good at keeping this marriage a secret, I wouldn't be surprised if she decided to divorce and just kept that a secret too. I bet everything she says now, her family is going to be like, you sure that's the truth? And also, what if Corey decides that he wants to divorce her? What is she gonna do, never sign the papers?
I do feel trapped now.
Well, if all this has her feeling trapped, I'm interested in seeing how she's going to react when Corey reveals to her that his relationship with Jenny was way more serious than he let on.
You remember that girl I told you about?
Jenny?
During a conversation with Raul, who is friends with both Evelin and Corey, Corey opened up about how his relationship with Jenny wasn't just a little fling. He confessed that she introduced him to her family and that they were actually going to get a place together.
But Evelyn doesn't know any of that. She just thinks it's like a one-night thing and gone, you know, kind of thing.
Oh my God, it sounds like a Venezuelan soap opera.
I'm so surprised because Corey's always been a goody-goody guy, and I had him on this pedestal. He's like a saint. But now he's telling me he got married a year and a half ago and had a love affair with some chick.
It's not even a one-night stand. It's not a relationship.
Wow. Corey and Evelin both have a lot of trust they need to build back with people. They've been fooling everyone. Personally, I feel bad for Jenny. This woman is probably somewhere in Peru feeling ghosted.
I never actually fully ended things with Jenny. I did cut communication. I was not talking to her for many months. Then I just left it at that. I didn't reach out to her anymore. Once I realized that me and Evelyn did have an opportunity to fix our relationship.
Poor Jenny. That's not a good feeling. Come to think about it, she actually dodged a bullet. For one, who wants to be wrapped up in all this mess?
I do feel trapped now.
And two, if Corey would lie to Evelin,
I lied to Evelyn.
who he loves so much, he will lie to Jenny as well.
Dude, I'm so torn right now and I don't know what to do, man.
Thank goodness for Raul though. He gave Corey some really good advice that I hope he takes.
I think you should man up Go and face Jenny. Tell Jenny you're in love with Evelyn.
I want to do that so badly, but I feel bad, you know, like.
But it's not about you at this point, Corey. How do you think she feels? Okay, let me relax. Obviously, that hit a nerve.
But you should do the right thing. After you tell Jenny to go and face Evelyn.
Yeah?
If you don't tell Evelyn the full truth about Jenny, I'm gonna have to tell her.
Ooh, Corey was taken aback by that. Yep, now he is forced to fess up.
It's gonna be the hardest thing I think I ever had to do.
We just have to wait and see how Evelyn is going to react. Meanwhile, speaking of reactions, next week it looks like Sumit is going to talk with Jenny about how his parents reacted to his request for her to be more involved in family gatherings.
Mom's not happy, so nobody's allowed to be happy. I guess screw your happiness, right?
At this point, I think that his mother would do almost anything she can to get him away from me.
She's the boss.
Oh, she is the boss. All right, 90 Day Fans fam. I won't have a recap for you next week, but I will be back the following week with all you need to know. Make sure you stick with ET because we are covering it all. I will see you next time.